You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
Korea's summer strike wave just reached the boardroom. Hyundai Motor's union wants 30% of last year's net profit, more than 3 trillion won, and subcontractor unions now hold bargaining rights under the yellow envelope law. Shipbuilders and steelmakers face the same demand, and POSCO's 58-year no-strike record is at risk. Meanwhile, IBM's 25% crash showed how fast clients are reshuffling IT budgets. 3 board-level signals in one day. It's Thursday, July 16th. Let's look at a business story shaping corporate Korea. Semiconductor firms set an N% of profit bonus model, and unions across autos, shipbuilding, and steel are now demanding the same. The Yellow Envelope Law, in force since March, extended collective bargaining rights to subcontractor unions. At the same time, Seoul unveiled a 10 trillion won technology sovereignty fund aimed at supply chain choke points. Here's what the numbers show. Hyundai Motor's union demands 30% of last year's 10.36 trillion won net profit, over 3 trillion won, or about $2 billion, exceeding the company's 2.51 trillion won first quarter operating profit. Hyundai's first quarter operating profit fell 30.8% year-on-year, and the union threatens additional strikes from July 16th. HD Hyundai Heavy's union demands at least 30% of operating profit, about 1.17 trillion won against a 3.89 trillion won consensus. Kia's union declared talks broken and votes on strike action July 23rd, while POSCO risks its first walkout since 1968. IBM fell 25.21%, erasing $67 billion in value after clients shifted capital spending from software to servers, storage, and memory. The Financial Services Commission will expand the National Growth Fund from 150 to 200 trillion won, about $135 billion. Korea Strategic Technology Partners, a new state-backed vehicle, will deploy 10 trillion won, roughly $6.7 billion, to localize defense RF chips, offshore wind turbines, and rare earth processing. Meritz Financial approved 200 billion won in emergency financing for Homeplus, backed by MBK chairman Michael Byung-ju Kim's personal guarantee. So, what does this mean for executives running Korean operations? Earlier, we said the strike wave reached the boardroom. Here's what that actually means for you. Profit-linked bonus demands plus subcontractor bargaining rights change Korea's labor cost model, and any exposure across autos, shipbuilding, or steel now belongs in your risk register. Pair that with IBM's capex warning, budget for hardware-first client spending, and flag both to the board this quarter. That's today's AI Prism, CEOs. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Won IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.